All right, this next one is one of the most useful, but not the most kind of attention grabbing, so to speak. So I've got my Yamaha YEV 5-string fiddle here plugged in, and I'm going into the Tonebone Radial Piezo Pre. This thing is great. It's got a real nice, let's tip this over so we can see the buttons a little better. I've got two inputs here, so I can get, typically I'll have an acoustic violin on a wireless and my electric violin going in here. I'll take a little bit of these mid frequencies out. I think it's around 2K or something. Got a very nice, useful EQ, sweepable mids. I've got a notch and low cut, phase, all the things that you really need from a DI. It's got this very convenient boost button. You want to make your solos louder. Mute button, you don't want to have anyone hear you when you go on break, or maybe you're tuning. Of course, we've got the tuner out, very important. So the tuner is not part of my chain, but it is getting the sound. And on the back, I've got pre and post EQ XLR outputs. And what else do we got? Effects loop, so every pedal I have is going through this thing. And there's a very important button to know about, which is the PZB1 and PZB2. This is where you activate the piezo boost. That's what they call it. And that's going to turn, let's see if I can get something pointy over here to click that button. You can hear the difference. Going into the second channel, so I'm going to hit this piezo boost button, which you need something pointy to do. And we're going to hear. Okay, let's turn it back on. So that's something that I have heard of people buying this pedal and not clicking that button and thinking that it doesn't sound very good on their electric violins, but they recessed that button so you wouldn't have to hit it all the time. If you're playing acoustic string instruments through this, you're going to want to have that button activated. It's going to sound really good. I will admit, I'm not going in completely dry right now. I've got my Fender Marine Layer reverb on. I've also got my Tech 21 Fly Rig 5 Sans amp on all the time because I like the sound of tube amp simulation, all in the analog realm for my electric violin. Why would I want to be on stage with guitar players and their amps are being mic'd and I'm trying to go direct and expect my electric violin to sound good? No, so all these things working in concert together makes quite a good sound. So that is the Radial Tonebone PZ Pre. Check it out. They've got a new version. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a new version with 2 rows of EQ. So 1 per channel, which is helpful when you have 2 instruments and they don't need the same EQ fixes.